everyone, welcome back to another weekly rotation video. This is now number 10 in the series on everything I wear from Sunday through Saturday, from daytime to nighttime, except this week is actually going to be a very short week because I didn't wear a whole lot this week. We now have our new baby boy home and still trying to figure out how to go about the parenting process and trying to make sure I'm not wearing things that are too overbearing. So I make sure to wear things mainly during the daytime when I go to work, and when I come back at night, I try not to wear a whole lot unless I'm going out and about somewhere, like running errands and so forth. So I really only have about actually 6 fragrances here that I wore through the week. So mainly just Monday through Friday. Didn't wear anything today on Saturday. So let's go ahead and talk about what I wore Sunday night when I got back home. And I wore one that I don't get a whole lot of chance to wear. It's a very special occasion one. A lot of people consider this a masterpiece, and either the parfum version or this one is the one from Dior that people always go back to and say it is the best, the creme de la creme. I'm not talking about none other than Dior Homme Intense. This is the not older formulation, but I know there's a new 2024, 2025 formulation, but this is before that. This is a probably 2022 or 2021 formulation, but this is absolutely incredible. Everything you expect from Dior Homme. It is very makeup-y, powdery, lipsticky kind of iris with almost like a waxy kind of iris with a lot of vanilla, a lot of woods. There's also a lot of ambrettness, a very ambery, almost resinous kind of feel. And I actually got the ambret a lot more in this. It had almost a little bit of a dry nature to it, but absolutely amazing, gorgeous, very romantic, very sensual fragrance. Really, really good. I know there's a lot of good clones of this out there, but you really can't beat the real deal. And I happened to get this at a good deal from Fragrance Buy about like a couple years ago or so, but absolutely love this one. Like I said, don't get to wear it a whole lot because I see this more of a special occasion kind of deal, but I didn't wear it all the way through the fall and winter of last year. So I decided to spray it on when I got home just to have something a little different to smell and just go through the night with. And I really, really enjoyed it. And then that Monday went back to work and I wore one that I talked about before. I think my first Spring Cheapies video, I mentioned this one as being a really good Spring Cheapies one. And really you can wear it all year round, but I really consider this being a good spring and fall one. But it is from Abercrombie & Fitch and it is First Instinct Extreme. This is absolutely amazing. You might think the Abercrombie & Fitch and First Instinct line are very generic, very mundane, very mediocre, but this is very much a breakaway from that. It is a very high level designer kind of scent profile, almost niche. It's very different. Absolutely signature scent worthy. This thing you can wear any time of the year, any time of the day, any situation. It is fantastic. It's very spicy, has citron pepper, regular pepper, and saffron. Saffron in this is very noticeable. It also has like a coconut milk note in this, which gives a little bit of a creaminess, a little bit of a sweetness. There's also almost a tropical kind of factor in this as well, but it's very spicy, very musky, a little aromatic and powdery. Also has a good bit of a freshness to it as well, and a good bit of an ambery warmth. And I think there's like a cashmere wood in this as well. It is absolutely just incredible. The best of the First Instinct line. I don't know if they're going to add any more to it, but if not, it's fine because this is really the pinnacle as far as I'm concerned. And by the way, I forgot to mention about performance, but on Dior Homme Intense, this thing lasted all night with a medium projection. Really, really good. And this lasted almost all day from work. I mean, it easily goes into like the 6-hour mark. And for that price range, it's not bad at all, especially for how good the, unique the scent profile is. And it easily gave me about like a medium projection for majority of the life of the fragrance, depending on how much you spray on, but it's an average performer, definitely. And you can find this all the time at rack stores, especially at Ross. And I think I've seen some at TJ Maxx before, all the time, but definitely go ahead and pick this one up if you get the chance before it gets discontinued sometime down the road. Who knows what they're going to do with it. I know I gifted this to a friend. I bought a full-size bottle for a friend of mine and for a birthday present, and he wears it all the time. It is his signature and he brags about it every chance he gets to tell me about it. So definitely pick this up if you want a good, versatile, either mature / younger. I mean, it really fits any demographic. Really for any kind of situation you'll find yourself in, it doesn't get any better than this one here. Again, First Instinct Extreme. And then on that work day on Tuesday, I wore one that I actually recently bought for a very good price at a TJ Maxx near me. It is from Coach, and I know a lot of people say this is the underdog of the Coach line. A lot of people look at Coach the regular, Coach blue, Coach green, Coach, I think there's Coach Open Road, things like that. But this one is one, I guess, like I said, everyone sees as the underdog and that it doesn't get talked about a whole lot, very underrated, but it is Coach Platinum. I know it's very much a fingerprint magnet because of the chrome finish, but this is really, really good. Not a big performer, just like most of the Coach line is, but it lasted me about like 5, maybe a little bit under 5 hours with a medium projection, and it died off, you know, every other hour or so. And eventually it was like a skin scent by the end of that 5 hours, but it was a very nice skin scent. What you're gonna get with this, a lot of people say it's very similar to a Dior Sauvage, you know, Prada Luna Rosa Carbon, and it has a little bit of that in there, but it's not as Ambroxy and heavy, and it doesn't really have that pink pepper note, that spiciness that Dior Sauvage has. You do get a little bit of that scent DNA, but it's mainly just a sweet pineapple vanilla forward fragrance. Very, very sweet, very, very alluring, very easy to wear. I think this really can be almost an all year round scent. You might want to back off your sprays a little bit in the high heat of summer, but perfect for springtime that's coming up now. It's definitely the underrated Coach fragrance. I think it's actually way more versatile than people give it credit for. I think a little more unique than the other fragrances from Coach, like, you know, green or even the blue one. I know a lot of people put that on the back shelf, but I think Coach, the main Coach for Men, I think the new EP that came out, I really want to try. It's probably going to be the most unique one, but this I think is right next to that one. It's really, really good. On that Wednesday, I actually didn't wear fragrance because me and my wife were actually going to visit our baby boy in the NICU and then actually finally bring him home. Unlike what my post said, on that original date, I thought we were going to bring him home that day and it got changed. I didn't feel like reposting and doing some updates, so you're going to hear it here now. He actually ended up staying in the NICU for a couple more days, then we finally get to stay with him that Tuesday night, bring him home that Wednesday. I didn't wear anything that day because we were staying overnight in the NICU, so I didn't want to bring anything with me. But that Thursday, on that work day, it was still a very cool day, going right back to work, and I decided to wear something that a lot of you out there might be thinking, oh, it's a women's fragrance, it's a women's release, and I don't know if that's really a daytime kind of scent, but I think it's actually smack dab in the middle, perfectly unisex scent. And when you see it, you'll know, because I actually talked about this one, I think in a week rotation video a while back, and I first opened it up on a live stream I did last year. But it is this one here by Billie Eilish, and it is Eilish number 2. I gotta be careful about showing the bottle because of what it looks like, but this is a very, very interesting fragrance. Like I said, very unisex. It's a very dry, woody fragrance, a lot of Palo Santo, a lot of dry sandalwood. It has a little bit of that Santal 33 DNA, but not really going toward that vinegar, pickly kind of aspect. Instead, it fills in very nice with some sweet vanilla, a little fluffy, which, like I said, it's unisex, supposed to be for female or male, you know, men and feminine. So that vanilla kind of leans it either way, but I think it's really, really good. And it's really, really interesting scent. It's very dark. It has like a mysterious kind of aspect to it. And of course, the black kind of colorization make you think it's more of a darker scent, but it works perfectly in the daytime. I think it works very well for a daytime spring, fall, and winter fragrance, and nighttime as well. Maybe even sometime in the summer if it's a cooler summer night, but very interesting choice. I wanted to wear something very different and want to try it out in the daytime to see how it was, and it was really good. Performance on this one is not bad at all either. It easily lasted me about between 5 to 6 hours most of the work day with a medium projection, and I could still smell it on me all through the day, especially off my clothes. It lasted a little longer, but really, really good. I think you can still find this at rack stores now for like $29.99 for this 50 ml size bottle. So a really, really good price. I think it really didn't do that well at retail compared to the number 1 and the number 3. So I guess we all get the benefit as the cheapy collectors being able to pick this up for a low, low price. I definitely recommend it if you want a very unique style scent. And on Friday, the last day of the work week, I decided to go with one that is the quintessential office style fragrance, that when you talk about office fragrances, everyone is going to bring this up as being the poster child of office fragrances, and you know it very well. It is Prada L'Homme. It is very powdery, soapy iris, smells like fresh laundry. Very, very easy to wear. It has a good bit of freshness in there, a little bit of citric, and I think there's like neroli, some florals in there as well, a little bit of an ambery warmth, a little bit of a soft woodiness on that dry down. It is absolutely amazing, really, really good. I really need to buy a backup bottle because I'm running on half of this, and this is the smaller size bottle anyway. I got this, I think about like 2 years ago or so, and so it's surprising I haven't worn through it any quicker, but really, really good. And there's a lot of other flankers too, like L'Homme, I think O or L'Homme Low, and there's another one, the fresher one. I really want to get those as well. I have this one and L'Homme Intense, but I really want to try to reach out and get the other ones, even like the female release, to see if my wife likes that. But this one is amazing. It definitely needs to be in everyone's collection. I know it's not a cheapie, but it is still very well worth it. I mean, buy from discounters for a very good price. It is so good. And again, not super unique, but definitely something that's the easiest to wear out of all these I have here. It's super easy to wear, and it has really good performance as well. Not a huge projection, but it has a good longevity. I mean, it lasted me easy like 6+ hours with a medium to almost intimate projection for the later half of the fragrance, but really good. Absolutely enjoy this one. Every time I wear it, like I said, I need to go ahead and get a bigger bottle. And then that Friday night, went out to get some groceries, did some errands all by myself while the wife and stayed home with the baby. And I decided to wear one. I think I complimented the dry down of cologne. It's another very easy office wear scent. It was a little humid, warm. Here I am, and I think this fit very perfectly. It is from Salvador Ferragamo, and it is bright leather. And I know that this is a travel size. I'm actually trying to work on getting a full-size bottle, but I still have a good bit left in this one. And this was very inexpensive from the Ross that I picked it up at. This is a absolutely amazing fresh leather scent. The best, I think, fresh leather scent you can get, at least at a designer kind of scale. Absolutely the easiest leather to wear. It has a good bit of a freshness. Violet is very heavy in this, giving it a little bit of a piercing but clean aspect. You get a little bit of a muskiness, not really any powderiness, almost a little bit of florals, almost a tad bit of a greenness, good bit of citric on the top, and it dries down being very airy, musky. Of course, that leather is I think it's a white leather accord that's in this, which is a very clean but subtle, almost suede-like leather. Super easy to wear, and I think I've seen full-size balls of this at rack stores for like $49.99. I think like 50 ml size bottles for like $39.99. So really good price. And I've seen them all the time, every time I went to TJ Maxx. So definitely pick this up. Again, performance on this is not going to be the absolute best though. It's the only thing about Salvador Ferragamo, especially the leather series. I'll get no more, but like maybe 4 to 5 hours of longevity with a medium projection, and it dries down even more to an intimate as it goes further in the fragrance. But again, as far as if you're going to be in an office setting or a casual or even formal setting where you're going to be around a lot of people and you don't want to be intrusive, this is perfect to wear. And like I said, it smells super clean. The best fresh leather scent I've smelled so far. If there is anything else out there, it's probably going to be niche level and I'll smell it later on. But as far as designer and on the cheap end, it doesn't get any better than this one. And I didn't wear anything today on Saturday, so that's all that I wore through the week. I know very short, only 6 fragrances, but it does give me a chance to go through things pretty quick. And because we have a baby at home and we're getting not a lot of sleep and we're trying to figure everything out, I think it works out that I have a short collection here and a short video to just edit and put out there. Still give me an opportunity to put a video out there for you guys and for you to watch and to reach out to you and just give you something to watch or listen to and connect with. But anyway, guys, that's really all I have for the video though. If there's anything that I wore in this video that you have worn or you own or you want to get, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about it, if you have them, if you wear them, or things that are related to these, things that you would compare to these that you would wear instead. Please let me know about that in the comments below as well. And as usual, if you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Let me know to keep making videos just like this one and putting them out every Monday on these weekly rotations. And if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, but you do like what you see here or what you see elsewhere on the channel, I encourage you to please consider supporting the channel by subscribing and even hitting that notification bell so you can see other videos like this one or better that I upload in the future. And trust me, there's a lot of things that I have planned that are coming down the pipeline, and I would love to have you run along with me on this cheap fragrance journey. And hey, maybe I could even help you discover something new along the way. And as usual, guys, that's all I have for today's video. Again, thank you for being here and for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed it. And as usual, I will see all of you again on the next video on Friday. Be blessed.